Hello, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. So we've come to the final of the 6F's devised by Dr Schubiner for factors that contribute towards symptoms persisting. So the final one we've come to today is fix it. And obviously that's something we can probably all pretty much relate to, is when we've got persistent symptoms, we want to get them fixed. We want to get them sorted out. And maybe we'll have seen various different health practitioners who either said they can't fix it or they can fix it and have put us on different machines or given us injections or done different manipulations or whatever it may be under the umbrella of trying to fix us, trying to fix the problem, trying to get us sorted. But I would wager by the very fact that you're listening to this that they haven't worked and they haven't fixed you, because there's nothing to fix. Because as we know, most persistent symptoms are not due to any structural problem that need fixing, but rather due to the hypersensitivity of the nervous system and the overreaction of the nervous system to normal sensations. So there is nothing in that sense to be fixed. But again, as we said with all the other of the 6F's, it's only natural that that's the kind of route we go down. If we have a physical symptom, then we look for a physical solution, and particularly one that can be done to us. I particularly wanted to be fixed by someone else, because someone else is the expert and they should have a solution and they should fix it for us. But that's not going to be the case. And many people have spent an awful lot of time and an awful lot of money on various fix-it solutions to no avail. And that we can see how that would maybe then fuel some of the previous F's that we talked about, the frustration when you're wasting time and money on things that aren't getting you anywhere, the fear because there must be something really wrong with me when all these experts can't fix me. They're figuring it out because we're still trying to work out then, well, what else can I try? I've tried all these different things. They don't know what's wrong with me. They don't know how to fix me. What's my next solution? So that can all see how they, as we've said before, how all the 6F's that Howard Schubiner's identified, how they all kind of feed into each other and how the fix it one there as well. But also the fixing it again, if we think it's, I've said almost the same thing in every one of these videos, I've realised it was because it's the same basis to all of it. But I mean, you'll probably think she's just chatting, giving the same chat over and over again, which I kind of am. The fix it thing again, it's making your brain believe that there's something to be fixed. It's believing that there's something wrong, because if there wasn't anything wrong, then you wouldn't be trying to fix it. You know, if your car's working fine, you're not trying to fix it, you're not going to book it into the garage, you know, routinely. You're not going to say, oh, I need to get my car booked into the garage because there's nothing wrong with it. So if you're trying to fix things, if you're booking the chiropractor, or you're going to see a different doctor for another opinion, or you're going for some sort of special massage, you're signing up for some sort of new trial of injections, then you're trying to fix it. So that sends the message again to the brain that there's something to be fixed, that there's something wrong, therefore there is a threat, therefore you're in danger, and therefore it is absolutely going to have to keep these symptoms going, because quite clearly you are at risk, and it has to keep you safe, because as we know, that is your brain's primary job, to keep you safe and alive. So fixing it again is kind of you can see all the other ones of the 6F's all feed into it. Again, it's sending that message to the brain. If something has to be fixed, it's clearly something wrong with it, and therefore there's damage, and therefore it's right to try and protect you from it. So as I said, I think for the 6 videos, I've pretty much given the same chat in them all, but that just shows you, it just shows you that the premise is the same. It's the same underlying point that we're getting at, is all of these things are sending the message to the brain that there is threat, that there is danger. And while it thinks that's the case, it's going to keep these symptoms going, because it's trying to keep you safe from whatever it is that we don't want to deal with. So if we can dial down all these things, if we can dial down the fear, if we can take the focus away from the symptoms, if we can try not to buy into the frustration, we can not get into that fight, into that battle. Stop trying to figure it out, stop trying to fix it, and just let it be. Say, but it is what it is. I understand that these symptoms are arising. I understand there's nothing wrong with me. And I know there's different strategies that I can use to try and help work through whatever it is that's going on and help resolve the symptoms. But I don't need fixing. I don't need to figure it out. I don't need to be afraid. I don't need to fight against it. I don't need to have all my attention focused on it, and I don't need to let it get me frustrated and angry, because all these things are actually fueling the symptoms even more. So that's the 6F's come to the conclusion. As I said, I'm not sure how well I've put them across and whether I have just repeated myself over 6 different sessions, in which case, hopefully the message has finally got through, as I say, because the message is the same, and that's why it's getting repeated. It's not just I'm repeating myself with a different F in front of each video. There is, it's because it's the same, and it comes down to the core. It's all the same underlying issue. Okay, so Howard Schubiner, I say, is a very interesting man who has done a lot of great work in this area. He has a book called Unlearn Your Pain, and I think also Unlearn Your Anxiety and Depression. He has a great website as well, if you wanted to check that out. So he came up with the 6F's and lots of other interesting research and things in this field. So if you want to check him out, then please do. You get a lot of information, and I'm sure he probably puts across far better than I have in these videos. Okay, so I'll leave you at that for now, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.